Hey everybody, Goat from Goat and Hog here, and I am back with a little more of Destiny action, and we're covering another Nightfall here. On this one, it is the Nexus Nightfall. In the instance we're running this week, we do have Void Burn. Now, Void Burn actually makes most of the first area pretty simple. You want to hang out in this room that we're in right here, the first room you step into when it becomes part of the mission, and that allows you to be kind of your safe room for this area. Now, you have those first guys coming down the stairs, and then there are two different places the first Servitor can spawn that you're looking for. One is up that stairway where we were just aiming, that one there, and the other is that one here. And that stairway on the right is actually the room I prefer him to show up in, because you can pretty much just pick everybody off in that room. You can use rockets, you can use machine guns, you can use your sniper rifle, whatever you want, whatever burn is available, go ahead and roll with that. Now, if it is arc burn, you want to be careful of all the vandals, because everything they shoot is arc, and so do the, what do you call those little flying guys, the shanks as well. They are actually quite nasty. Once you've taken them out, again, with Void Burn for us, it wasn't too bad. The only thing that is void is the Servitor shot. The next group's going to come down these stairs right here, the first stairs you were looking at, and the Servitor is going to spawn there on the left. And as I mentioned before, the other place the first Servitor could have spawned is in that room with a 25 over top. And I don't like that so much because there's not such a good angle to shoot into, and then you have the second and third Servitors spawning on your left, as you saw this one, and there's another one that spawned on the right. So the best case is when they spawn on the doorway to the right when you first walk in. Now, the captains, you always want to be wary of those, especially if it is a arc burn. I'm sorry, not an arc burn, a thermal burn, because those shrapnel launchers are beastly. As you can see, it hits pretty hard even when it isn't a thermal burn. So, next up we have the third Servitor here. He spawns basically straight back from where he is right now. There's a little doorway there, and everybody comes running in from that way. So you can easily get pinched if you're up on that main catwalk, main walkway. So keep an eye out for that if you have to fight him in that room with a 25. Once you've taken out all of the three Servitors, then these guys will come down the stairs, and it'll tell you to progress. You want to make sure you didn't leave any captains laying around to backdoor you. That is painful. Next up, we have this little room here. I made it a point to show this room because you don't want to just go blindly running into this room. There are the two shanks there, and then you have a whole catwalk full of vandals. And even without it being arc burn there, you can see it hurt quite a bit. Alright, we're moving on here. We're now to the area where you transfer over to start dealing with Vex. And in this particular one, you can see that they're not a big deal. They have arc shields. You can just mop these guys up. No big deal. But the real problem comes right here is once you've cleaned these up, you got to watch both of these doors. This door here, and there's another door on the right I'm going to show you in just a minute. And the reason for that is if you don't watch both sides, you can have them coming around. The other group will kind of go, oh, hey, we can come and backdoor them. So that is bad. You want to have one guy at each door if you can. If you are doing it solo, just be wary and make sure you're checking both sides. There are these two Minotaurs down here, and they have the void launchers, as you see, firing away at Hoggies being the distraction. And then there are the two Axis goblins, and they also have void launchers. And this being void burn, very painful. Up on the ledge right above me here where the spotlight is, there is also a couple of hobgoblins that'll spawn, so you want to be wary of those if it is a thermal burn. Speaking of thermal burn, I always call it thermal, but it is solar, so forgive me, I apologize. This little area here I again left in, and this is because if it is a solar burn, the volley from those guys as you walk over the hill can wipe you out so fast. So be very cautious. Now again, it was void burn for us, no big deal, we just mopped it up and moved on. So here's the boss room. And the way we work this is doing it as a two-man. We stand up here, and there are the Minotaurs that are down below. You do not need to actually shoot them all. We like to shoot them just because it gives us something to do. Once you start shooting them, I think it's like a 4-minute, 5-minute timer, something like that, the Secrion is going to drop down, and you can deal with him. Now, there he is. He come down. I haven't killed all the Minotaurs. There's actually a couple straight down below me, and they will shoot up at you, so stay wary of that edge. And the splash damage from that void is nasty. Now, the trick for being up here is, and this was what Hog was doing, and we kind of swap back and forth, was that this Minotaur will show up behind you. And he is a yellow bar Minotaur. He's an Axis Minotaur. So he has a really strong shield, and he has a void launcher. If it's not void burn, it takes a long time to take him down, but he doesn't hurt you as much. He still hurts, don't get me wrong, but he doesn't hurt you as much. Use your launchers, swap back and forth, just keep working with each other, you know, staying out of the way once you take a little bit of damage, and you'll mop it up. I think we get died a couple times because we were getting bored and trying to rush it, but that really is all there is to this. There is no need to drop down here until you feel like going and picking up your little $200 award at the end. Have yourself a little victory dance and enjoy playing the Nexus. If this is the sort of stuff you like, if you want to see some more action from us, make sure to give us a like, make sure to give us a subscribe so you don't miss out, and you guys can check out our Twitch channels as well. All those links should be available here on the YouTube page, and I will catch you guys next time.